What's going on, everybody? Welcome to part 2 of Asian Guys Talk About the NBA Season Opener Edition.
Check up. Is Brandon Ingram the next KD or something like it?
Nah.
Oh.
Man. I don't think he could create his shot like KD though.
I don't know, man. When you got the man himself saying, when I look in the mirror and I see the closest person to myself is Ingram, that's saying a lot.
It's just because they have the same body.
But he would say, he said the closest person. I don't think anybody's
To
close
me, to me,
Keep that.
to me, the player that's the closest to Kobe right now in the NBA is probably DeMar DeRozan. That don't mean much because I'm just saying that.
Yeah.
I was like, where you going at this? Oh, that's what you mean.
You see what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I think
Okay.
Ingram to KD, DeRozan to Kobe. Ingram to KD, DeRozan to Kobe.
Yeah.
You know,
just don't
like
go.
levels. It's levels. It's the same lane, but it's levels.
You're right. Same ladder, very higher up on that same ladder. Okay, someone who's considered a rookie this year, who was looking good in preseason, Joel Embiid.
Oh, Joel.
He looks good, man.
He could win Rookie of the Year. So it's his rookie year technically.
Yep.
And the Sixers are missing a lot of people, as you know,
Yep.
and he's back and he's healthy.
He's definitely going to be a nice addition to your fantasy lineup. I feel like Joel Embiid, when I thought the dying breed of the big centers have been gone, you got Joel Embiid.
Up his mind. Embiid in deep against Marjanovic.
Clearly, it's not that easy to dunk off the spin.
Oh, yep.
Oh, I told you when I gave him the drop step.
David Embiid.
That's a Joel Embiid impression.
All right, real quick, we got to talk about what a lot of people say could be the most improved team this year, the Timberwolves.
Ooh.
They got this young guy who also, we forgot to mention him in the Rookie of the Year candidates, Chris Dunn.
Ooh, he's
Chris
nice.
Dunn.
He's nice. He's nice. I definitely see the Timberwolves and the Sixers in the future for the NBA Finals. If they keep those two teams, those players
if they're
together,
healthy. If they're healthy.
They have a crazy amount of talent, but the thing is, to me, like, you can't just build a team full of just young players with, like,
true.
no
That's
veterans
true.
around.
And you already know one of them's going to leave for more money or something.
Damn.
And
But
it's like
that's
you
true.
see a team like that, you don't really want to bank on them because the history of the Wolves is not very.
I feel like
They got Tom Thibodeau, the new coach.
Yeah,
and
Tom
he's-
Thibodeau, man, good pickup.
He's a good coach, man.
I was gonna say, man, I feel like Tom Thibodeau is almost like a George Karl. He's going to groom the young player, and the young player is gonna leave and go somewhere else and be better.
I'm just like, quit taking all the draft picks from the rest of the
Yeah.
NBA, man.
That's
Timberwolves and Sixers, man.
Trade
you guys
them.
are cool,
Yeah,
man.
trade them.
Just get rid of the talent, man. You guys just sitting players that don't even need to be
They
sit.
got Carl Towns, Andrew Wiggins, Zach LaVine, Chris Dunn, and then they got
Ricky
one more,
Rubio.
Ricky Rubio, and then they got a dude from
Gordy
Jang.
Gordy
Jang, man, he's solid, man. I feel like if you just send 4 out of the 6 guys you got, you can get some good assets to
Yeah,
your
man.
team, because they can be good role players on other teams.
I want to see those players. Even the guy Zach LaVine. I want to see players do good on other teams, man. It makes me mad, man. The Sixers, the Wolves give up some of the talent, man.
Yeah, man, they definitely have the best draft pick team.
But aren't you more mad at the Sixers, though? Because the Wolves are actually going to be decent.
They all weren't first
number one
overall
pick.
number 1 pick.
Dog, the Sixers.
When I think of the Sixers,
just-
I think of like a bone graveyard or something. Like I don't know. It's like you don't want to go there as a rookie.
Sixers is that one team that obviously is tanking.
Do you know that there was a vote in the NBA to restructure the draft system,
I
right?
heard
The
about
lottery
that.
system.
I heard
And
about
the only
that.
2 teams that voted against it were the Sixers and the Wolves.
Wow. I'm gonna do the Jaylen Brown, man. I think he caught the dude on a little shimmy crossover.
That got to shoot it. Takes it to the basket.
In the lane. In the lane.
Last but not least, guys, what are you guys most looking forward to, let's say, in the first 10 games of the season?
Personally, I'm pretty interested in seeing how the Knicks do. I'm excited to see the Nets, obviously, because, you know, Jay Lynn, he's running the team now, so that's going to be cool.
Jalen did good in preseason.
He did.
They have a very high usage rate. Everything's high pick and roll, just like it was back in the Insanity days.
Mid-20s, man.
But
He's
the
dropping those.
one thing about the Nets, though, not Jermaine, the Nets, I've seen it was like, what was it, media day? And, usually when you get like, the star players or the core players, starting 5, to take the pictures. they had one for the Nets without Jeremy Lin in it. And
I
I
saw
think
that.
everyone was like, this is like a team of 2K where you like create your own players and they all form
No,
together.
you do.
Like, I don't know anybody on that 5 that was that on media day. I don't know. It was crazy.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie. If anybody can get those role players averaging, 13, 14 points a game, though, it's Jalen.
Jeremy
Yes.
Lin.
Because Jalen, he liked passing to role players. Because he was a role player at one point in his life. He
He's like,
gets it.
I want to see how the Lakers do.
Okay.
Actually, opposite of your question, I don't really care how Golden State does to begin with. Like,
Okay.
Right.
I hate them.
You're gonna watch the highlights though.
I'll watch the highlights, but
Well, you're just you're basically saying, just do your thing, whatever.
just do your
I'm
thing.
not
It's
focusing
whatever.
on
You
this.
know,
I feel like, the Golden State Warriors, they're gonna blow so many teams out. They're not gonna have that chemistry. So when the playoffs come around, they're gonna fight them in the butt.
who would be the equivalent to Dion Waiters on the Golden State
JaVale McGee, man. No question. Gotta be
I don't know.
McGee.
Katie better not yell at Clay that way though.
Oh, you know
Tell
what
you.
Clay was saying. He
Yeah.
don't care.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for me, to the Warriors thing, I'm really interested to see how Clay handles it.
He's that one player that said, I ain't gonna change my game for nobody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So in the future, I see him leaving.
too.
And then Draymond, KD, and Steph ain't gonna leave.
Oh,
I feel like I see Clay, it's almost like they take him for granted. I feel like Clay, he don't get the shine, the promotion, the marketing that he deserves. He's gonna go to Phoenix with Devin Booker.
articles been popping up about Draymond.
Oh.
If you guys seen, now a lot of people are coming out and articles are being written about how Draymond's emotional rage is going to hurt the Warriors in the long run and prevent them from being an actual dynasty team.
Well, good
I
thing
don't
they-
know, because you know why though? Because Draymond is that edge that they have in the playoffs. They need that.
They said it's very volatile. They said it was what got him that first championship, but it's what lost him this past
Ooh,
championship.
that's a good point.
That's a good
That's
point,
a good
man.
point.
So I don't know. What do you guys think right off the
I
bat?
think you need that edge though. If
Okay.
they could kind of control it.
Yeah.
Because he does get at other players. He does kind of
like,
mess with
he's
other
their,
people.
He's their, he's their
he's-
grit.
I see what you're saying. I say we keep him. He's kind of like a Dennis Rodman. You don't want to play against him, but you don't mind if he's on the team.
Who's gonna back up Steph when get a little bit when the beef starts happening? You know what I mean?
Who's gonna pull Steph's jersey?
You see what's
First
happening?
first of all, have you guys seen Katie's Rolling Stone cover? He is gonna hold it down.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
You need guys like Green.
Yeah, you do. That's what I'm saying.
What do you think, David? You think it's legit concerns, or
No,
you just?
I don't think so. Just cause they just gonna let him do him.
Yeah.
No one's gonna really.
They're so good where if he was on any other team and he did that, it would disturb the team. But they're so good, they could win without him. So if he's being a bad boy or whatever, they gonna bench him and it's still gonna be good.
Yeah.
They
And
still
then
got-
that's where Maggie comes in.
Maggie!
So that's what I'm watching for. I'm watching
Okay.
for internal team dynamics on the Warriors.
Okay.
He said internal team.
I'm looking to see how the East, how much better they're gonna be. You got the Bulls that are better. You got Raptors. You got the Celtics, and of course you got the Cavs and the Pacers and the Knicks. So
Would you include the Bucks in there at all?
the Bucks, I can see them 8th seed.
I think in the East though, they might lead the entire league, or at least Eastern Conference, in dunk-ons. Cause they will dunk on you.
And blocks.
got it.
I feel like their guards are gonna block the opposing guards. That's all they are.
Land in the open floor, landing.
More like this.
Jalen.
Oh yeah. I read recently Chris Broussard was saying that he thinks Harden is gonna have a breakout season.
James Harden running the D'Antoni offense. I think people are gonna see how multi-talented he is. Because I think a lot of people think about his scoring.
Yeah.
That man is a nasty passer. The little skip passes on the pick and roll where
Yeah.
you just like this
I'll,
and like
I'll tell you one thing, man. What the Rockets need to do is definitely pick up a defender. When you're on the court with James Harden, you're defending 2 players basically. So I'd go after, Avery Bradley, Kawhi Leonard. I'll just go after a good all-around defensive player, man, because that's what they need. No,
But maybe if you just fill it up on the scoreboard, I think that's what James Harden's thinking. He's like, I'm just be the best
Yeah.
offensive player
Yeah.
so I'm
ever.
gonna get 30. Eric Gordon give me 15.
Yep.
Ryan Anderson give me 20.
I'll tell you, man.
That means I can let my man get 25.
Yeah, I'll tell you, when the Rockets play the Warriors, it's gonna be 190 to 195. I'll tell you that. It's gonna be a high-scoring game.
Hey, it's gonna be 2K on rookie mode.
Oh man.
Rich is trying to do the K Felder.
Hey, stay there.
KD, Russ,
Clearly they were not as good of friends as people thought.
Damn,
Yeah.
that came from left field. I did not know that.
You didn't think so?
I just felt like KD and Russell, man, why wouldn't you want to be best friends with the other better player on your team, man?
You know me, I always said it. I never thought that they were really good friends, like off court.
Who has more animosity towards the other?
I think KD got more animosity toward Russ, but Russ is one of those type of guys who like, you know, they piss you off and they don't even know it. Like I'm just doing me. I'm just doing me.
I'm just trying to help the team.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Oh shoot, that's gonna be a crazy game.
I think KD felt like he needed to get away from Russ more than Russ needed to get away from him. But I don't necessarily think that KD hates Russ more. I think Russ actually starting to hate KD more. He probably got like a picture of like a big one of those fat heads like up on the wall, and he's just like dunking on him like every day.
Highlights already are crazy.
Yo, what do you think's gonna happen? Let's say there's a fast break. KD's back. Russ is driving right at him.
I feel like Russell Westbrook is the type of player to slow down and then try to dunk on KD.
Oh, okay.
Just because he's so mad. Just to get a point across, like, I don't need you, and I'm gonna dunk on you, and Curry, and Clay.
This is what I think. I think KD lets him dunk, comes back and hits a three.
Yeah.
And then maybe he goes to Drake. He was picking on me. Go get
Westbrook just like this, chewing on a piece of gum like this, and then KD coming by, he's just not even gonna talk to him.
It's gonna be
Kind
funny,
of like
man.
that. Kind of like that. That first time the whole Kobe and Shaq. You know?
Oh, where they did that
yeah.
fake dap where it was like,
Yeah.
Curry. Thompson. Alley-oop to Durant. Blocked by Alley-oop to Durant. Blocked by Mozgov.
Mozgov, he's back.
I feel like Russ is gonna go for 50 that game.
60.
60. Okay.
60.
Yo, go up to him.
Oh, with Payne.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
LeBron in preseason looks about mid-season form. He has been motivated by KD going to the Warriors.
Yeah.
I think LeBron is getting pissed at everybody. I heard LeBron was mad at Tristan Thompson for not for being distracted dating Chloe. He got mad at everybody because they didn't work keeping the locker room clean. Because you know, like the other players that LeBron has around him, he likes playing with like swaggy players, like guys that are considered cool.
I mean, they do show up to the Cleveland Indians
Yeah,
finals games.
all geared up,
Yeah.
like bandwagon Indian
Yeah.
fans. I'll tell you one thing though, LeBron does have, I feel like, you know, Tristan Thompson and J.R. Smith kind of on a leash, man, because, you know, they all kind of share that same agent that's LeBron's best friend. It's like, you want that contract, you better do what I say.
Yeah, that's true.
So-
Obviously, LeBron, he has that hunger. He wants to keep winning. But maybe the people around him are like,
They
man,
cool.
I didn't even think I was going to win one.
Yeah.
They cool getting one.
Well, also
Keep it on
LeBron
check.
knows that as the years go on, he has to tighten up his team so that they stay good. Because if they only happen to get more loose and more lax, then there's no way they're gonna win.
Turn the basketball over and give them high percentage shots in transition. Turn the basketball over.
Well, you guys, man, clearly we talked for hella long because yo, man, but the more we talk, I just got more excited.
Yeah.
I'm about to go watch some more highlights right now.
You know, 'cause we don't really watch football. We ain't really football fans, you know. So we ready for the basketball.
You know, I
So-
saw a comment last NBA talk. A comment was like, "Yeah, these guys would be the ones to post the NBA video in the middle of football season."
Hey,
I'm like, trust me, and you guys don't want us to make videos about football, right? Trust me.
Richard Sherman caught a touchdown.
Top 3 ways to throw a spiral. Like,
Tom Brady.
All right.
Yeah.
Love or hate.
In the comments section below, make sure number 1, what did you think of our opinions? What is one that you agreed with or disagreed with? Number 2, what do you think is the most exciting thing that's gonna happen in the first 10 games of the NBA season?
All right, and number 3, let us know who you think is gonna win Rookie of the Year. And remember, Joel Embiid is a rookie.
All right, you guys, yo, thank you so much, Richie Lee, Tang. Until next time, we out. Peace. What's going on, everybody? Thank you so much for watching guys talk about the NBA. That was part 1 of part 2. And guess what? Part 2 is coming up soon.
So as you guys know, as huge NBA fans and huge music fans, we go to NBA games and concerts, and we want to talk to you about a new app called SeatGeek.
SeatGeek is a ticket buying app that makes buying tickets for anything, whether that's sports, music events, whatever, super easy, fun, and simple.
So what SeatGeek does, it takes all the tickets from around the web and actually gives it a rating out of 100 to tell you if you're getting a good deal or a bad deal.
That way you know if the price is actually a good price or not.
Because they tell you in the rating. If it's like an 86 out of 100, that's a pretty good deal. If it's 30, well, maybe it's just a last minute ticket, so you just gotta get it.
One thing that I really like about SeatGeek is it pretty much just takes all the guessing out of it. You know whether you're getting a good deal or not. You even know where you're gonna be sitting in the arena.
They even have a diagram to show you exactly where you're sitting.
So next time they say upper row E204, you know where that is.
So if you guys want to download the app, it's super quick and easy. It's free. You can click on the link below. And if you use the promo code FUNG, you actually get $20 back on your first ticket order.
Yo, Andrew, we need to book some NBA tickets on SeatGeek immediately.
Why do you think I got the app up right now?
All right, you guys, thank you so much for watching, and make sure you stay tuned in a few days for part 2 of Asian Guys Talk About the NBA Season Opener Edition.
Until next time, we out.
Peace.